Hey everybody, it's Jim with the Friday video. Sorry, I was out of town for a couple weeks, and so you didn't have the luxury of watching me for 2 weeks. So I'm sure you're extremely glad I'm back on air. And in just a minute, we're going to talk with our new Vice President of Donated Goods Retail, DGR, all of our stores, the warehouse, and all the folks that make that role. But first, I wanted to introduce you to the great new renovated Employment Services Center. It used to be called the Job Connection Center. The Employment Services Center, I'm standing in it right now, and then I'm going to let you look through the window to the Digital Literacy Lab, where we're going to train people how to use computers. Many of you know how to use computers, but it probably would surprise you to know that there are many people who can operate a cell phone, but they don't really know how to cruise the internet, do a job application online, and so much of that is going online. So this is the job. I keep calling it the Job Connection Center. It's the Employment Services Center. So Matt and Elizabeth are going to be working in here. We've got lots of information about pending jobs. I'll walk you down here. We've got an opportunity for private rooms. We're going to have a computer in here so that people can do a Zoom interview if they want to, because some people don't have the ability to do that. And then if you can see through this window, this is our digital literacy lab. And the windows provide not only the opportunity to look in both of these rooms, but it brings light in from outdoors, and that makes it a more positive learning environment. So really excited about this. We're going to dedicate this area first week of December, so be watching for more information on that. All right, let's talk with Joe. There's Joe Trance. Joe has been with us, what, a month now, Joe?
1 month, yep.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to put him through the paces we usually put everybody else through. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got to Goodwill.
So, boy, where do I even begin? Interesting life. Lived a good portion around the country. Lived overseas for a few years with the military. Worked retail since I got out of the military. And then one day I told my wife that I wanted to find a job where I gave back to the community. Goodwill in Dallas at the time popped up on my LinkedIn feed for a position. I applied, ended up working in Dallas with their Goodwill for 3 years, and now just recently moved up here with Jim to the Goodwill of Oklahoma.
Yeah, well, we're so glad to have you with us, and off to a running start already. So I know it's only a month, but what's been the favorite thing so far that you enjoy about your job?
The people. 100% the people and I know I haven't been to every store just yet, but the stores I've been to, the teams have been great. Store management's been great. Love spending time with the area managers and Diane, the corporate team, the warehouse team. Like really, it's the people here that really make Oklahoma great so far.
Yeah, good. Well, we hear that refrain a lot from people. I mentioned that in an article I wrote recently. The sense of belonging and teamwork, and even some people reference it as family. So, all right, last question we always ask. Do you have any suggestions for us how we could be better employees for Goodwill?
I think we can never lose sight of the employee first culture that we have. In any decision that we make from a corporate standpoint, we always need to be mindful of how that's going to impact our employees out in the field.
Yeah. Well, that's music to my ears, because Southwest Airlines has that approach, and I've always admired them, and so we try to model ourselves somewhat after that. Now, remember, employee first doesn't mean employees always get what they want, and everybody gets a company car. We're a nonprofit. We want to be responsible stewards of the things that are entrusted to us, both money that's donated to us as well as goods. So, but what it means, what Joe said, we try to put the employees at the top of the considerations when we're making decisions, and our goal is not to be profitable. That's a good thing, and we want to be profitable so that we can drive our mission and provide funding for training and helping people find jobs. Our mission, remember again, we're helping people overcome challenges to employment. So, Joe, thanks for joining us on the Friday video. And who knows, next week I might be somewhere near you. All right.
Bye,
see ya.
everyone.